Hello guys, welcome to another cool video tutorial by Vidash. And don't worry, this one there's no style, there's not too much style. So you're gonna have all the HTML, CSS and JavaScript done here. And generally what we want to do here, we want to create a search function that's searching elements in your web page. And I think on the next tutorial I'm going to teach you how to search elements across your web page, elements that are not within your web page, that's using objects. So right now I want to create index.html. I would want to create script.js. So I'll come to my index.html. I'm gonna do this and I'll link it to my script.js like this. Use src. Oh, sorry, this and here is it. Okay, now next up I would want to search, and the users would have to have somewhere to input their search. That's why we're going to have an input field right here, an input with an ID. Yes, an ID of maybe search. Lack of options of name to put search input. Okay, now search inputs. Inside the input field I'm going to add an onKeyUp function. That's once the user places the search automatically opens without wasting some few seconds. So now the first step, what do I want to search from? I want to search from a bunch of div tags. Let me say this div tag contain text p. Maybe this one contain text like banana. Okay, let me copy this one, paste it. Let me say not. I don't try to know how I'm spelling correctly. Okay, next one, pineapple. Just spell pineapple. Okay, orange. Okay, I have set up my search already, my search interface already. Let's look at it. Let me see how it looks. While the live server is loading, let me just give a general section right here. Let me just say this is a section. Now I put it in the section, and then I close the section right here. It's not necessary as long as you have what you're looking for, but I want to start it a bit, that's why I put the section. First of all, I'll need to get this up. I'm going to access the section tag, style, display, grid, place items, center. Let's see, it actually stays in the same position, but it's no problem. Okay, I did not actually access the element correctly, that's why. So I think yes, there is it. It appears in the center now. Okay, now let's push it down a bit. It's a bit awful. Margin top of maybe 200 pixels. It should go down a bit. Okay, it looks good now in the middle, but now I want to look at something. I want to get section. I want to start the input field. Now I'll give a padding of maybe 10 pixels. Let's see how it looks. Padding of 10 pixels. I would have to give a placeholder to this. Placeholder, place your search. So let's see how it looks. Yes, and later on I want to reduce the border radius. Border radius. No, border radius. Border radius. I'll give it 5 pixels. I love 5 pixels. I'll give a box shadow to it. Box shadow. I'll say 0 pixels. 1 pixels. No, 5 pixels. 15 pixels. Then I'll give an RGBA 0.2, and it looks kind of good now. So let me start now. Next I want to start is actually the section, the div. Now I'll give it a width of maybe 200 pixels. I'll say align items, center, and then sorry, I'm gonna give justify content, maybe to center. Oh no, sorry, I'll say display. I'll take a display to grid over again. I'll say place items, center. So let's see how it looks. Okay, it looks perfectly in the middle now. Okay, now let's look at, let me take the background color. I want to set the background color for each of the div backgrounds. So I'll set the background colors to maybe this color. I'll set the color to this hex color. Okay, there is it. Okay, now the next thing is I would want to, I think it doesn't look that good to me, so I'll take the margin top a bit, margin top to 20 pixels, so it should left. Yeah, that's it. It looks good right now. So now I want to add a hover effect. So I'll take section P. Let me add a hover section the P dot hover. Let's see. Now let's see, the color should be a little bit dimmer. Should be this. Should be a little bit dimmer, a bit like this. And then sorry, shouldn't be this. Let me take it to green a bit, so it should not get lost. So if I hover it, now I want to take the cursor, so the pointer, this is it. Okay, now next up I have my search functionality here. I have my everything here is perfectly done. So now once I want to place a search here, the item I'm searching for should appear. So between these items I've set up right here, so now for the items to appear, I have to actually go to JavaScript to do that functionality. I'm going to be using this function. So now the general knowledge here is, once you're searching elements from here, to get a display amongst this div. Normally, once the user is entering a search right here, the user will start entering the search one by one. So the thing we're going to do here is, normally these stops, these ones are already set up. They are not set up to be displaying one by one. That means you will not be typing it, they're already there. So we are going to use a loop in order to type this one by one. So you will see how it will look. Let me not talk so much, let's just go to the functionality. The first stop, I love to open this to the side. I'm going to close that. First up, I'll access my function. I'll say function, which is search. Inside my search, I want to access my element. I'll say const. The first const will contain okay, let me say search query equal to document dot get element by id. So what's the ID I'm looking for? The ID I'm looking for is this array. So here's the ID I'm looking for. I'll just copy it, I'll come back here, paste it here. So I'll come to the next, I'll say const elements, that's the elements to search, equals to document dot get element by the tag name, because that's what we are accessing. We are accessing by the div tag, and the tag name of the div tag is div. So awful. So that's it. So now we have accessed the elements. Generally it doesn't do anything. So what the general concept here is, we are going to be comparing if this is the same as this, and then we display the element that is talking about, and if it doesn't match, we don't display the element that is talking about. So the first thing I'll do here is, I am going to take the first which is the search. Let me say I'm going to declare a for loop. So I'm going to take this first man, I'll iterate over it. I'll select I be equal to 0, I less than elements dot length I plus plus equal to, let me see. Okay, remember I told you that we'll be counting them one after the other. So these right here just counts the elements that we have placed right here one by one. Now the next thing we are going to do is, we are going to declare another constant. We will say maybe text content. We have allowed it to count the elements one by one. So now we actually want to function it to actually work the way we are reasoning it out. So we are going to do this elements in the array. I'll add I to it. That's I'm adding I fully to it. Dot text content dot to lowercase, lowercase. No, lower. I just need lowercase. That means each time we place a search, even though we have written everything here in lowercase, we need to be skeptical about it in JavaScript. So if we're putting here to lowercase, since we're comparing, we'll have to take this man dot value dot value dot to lowercase also. So I'm going to go down here. So to lowercase. Made a little bit of error right there. So value to lowercase dot value also here dot to lowercase. So now we have our setup completed. Oh, sorry, it's not supposed to be there. Okay, we have our setup completed. Now we are ready to do our our comparison. We have to compare if this man that is counting one by one and this man that is enter one by one is matching what is in the tag actually. So let's see. We are going to place a condition if now text content, if this text content dot includes what is in the search query. Let's include this. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to put it there. If it includes what's in the search query, we are going to use these elements right here that is entered one by one. The style dot display equal to block. Interesting part of it. And then else elements, I'll just copy this, paste it right here. It's quite simple. The code is quite simple. Display none. That's just all about it. Now if I search for bananas only, you see bananas appear. If I search for coconuts, you see coconuts appear. Sorry, if I search for what is not there, it doesn't appear. So if I search for pineapple, you see pineapple appears. So search function is quite simple. I've showed you how to do it. So please subscribe to Vidash. We're going to be creating amazing project like this with JavaScript. So thank you, subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more.